So I basically did this story the same day news broke, it came out and all of that. But I'm not really here for Phaedra, kudos to her, congratulations. But I didn't really care for the story, so I never did release it. Phaedra basically sat down with Us Weekly explaining that, she's doing great. She's happy where she is right now, and she does not want to return to the show. And every time she have these interviews, she talk about how she's not trying to come back, as if an invitation was ever extended. And last time I checked, they let her go. She didn't leave, but she always have these interviews like it was her choice to leave. Like, girl, no. We all watched the reunion and saw what happened. But in a nutshell, that's what she says. I'm not going to drag this on, okay? So, but I've been receiving a lot of DMs. Is she coming back? I heard this, I heard that. Well, because it's not really the Braxton family values. It is still the same title, but you're going to hear more about it in this video. And she was doing press for it, and that's when this question was asked. So for those of you who've been sending me DMs, no, so far she's not coming back. But like I said, in as much as she was fired and we all saw what happened, that still doesn't mean that Bravo can't change their mind and extend, an offer. And if the point is right, Phaedra would definitely accept it. But for now, no invitation was extended. And of course, knowing how prideful Phaedra is, she's not going to sit on anyone's show and say, oh, the invitation wasn't extended. Of course, she's going to say, no, I'm happy. I'm doing great, exactly where I am. So there you go. She's not coming back. But I figured, although the story is old, since I already talked about it, why not just go ahead and include exactly what I recorded in here. So I'm going to go ahead and include that in here. What's up, my Vina loves? It's Miss Vina D coming to you all from Vina Entertainment News. So a few weeks ago, I posted how Phaedra Parks was coming back to TV. Phaedra Parks at the Real Housewives of Atlanta was coming back to TV, and that Natalie Nunn from the Bad Girls Club was posting images and videos of all of them hanging out together.
I love her. This is a problem.
Oh, thanks.
Make me look skinny. Don't start. You know what? You so Can you keep the motherfucking camera?
And she posted new show alert, and so people just thought they were all going to have a talk show or some type of reality show together, okay? And then comedian Lunel was also in the mix. Well, comedian Lunel hopped on her Instagram and was like, no, we don't have a show. We were just, a part of and filmed a few episodes of an already established show.
Hello, everybody in Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter land. I just woke up from a little nap. That's when my eyelashes crooked, and it's hot as hell here in LA. I woke up to find my family all in a tizzy because you, Charlemagne, said something about this post that Natalie Nunn put up about a new show coming with myself, Traci Braxton, Phaedra Parks, and her, Natalie Nunn. Well, Natalie got excited. We were all shooting an episode of an already existing show, and we took pictures, and she posted one production, immediately asked her to take it down. There is no new show coming. They have not given me a chance to have no show. Y'all know damn well I ain't got no show, because if I had one, I'd be singing hallelujah, and everybody would know. I'm just Lunel, working on an episode of a show. So, Charlemagne, I don't know what you said, but you got my family all upset. I'm just making it clear. There is no new show alert, but I keep my fingers crossed. I stay prayed up.
Well, we now know what it is, the Braxton family value. Braxton family values. If you watch the Braxton family values, then you already know that the girls walked off the set. Tamar, Tony, Tawana, the mom, they all felt like, for everything that they bring to the table, the fact that this is their show, their idea, they needed, to be compensated as such, more money. Think about it, they were like, pay us or we're going to walk. They walked. Okay, so Traci, I don't know her financial situation, but she's trying to feed her family and hang in there, so she did not walk with her sisters. Okay, she decided to keep filming and went ahead and they all came up with an idea. How about you bring other people in and we can do like this, adventurous type of shows until your sisters, come back, or until they're compensated what they deserve and come back. I heard that they're back filming, but I also heard that's not true. But anyways, Phaedra is going to be on a few episodes, and they've been going on like a media run and going on, different shows and just promoting the show. So basically, Tamar Braxton and Tamar Braxton wasn't too happy about this, and this is what they had to say.
Who's not a Braxton, Tawana? Who? Phaedra Braxton's not a Braxton? Trina, come on, let's do a toast. I'll do a toast. Let's do a toast to the Braxton wannabes. To Phaedra Braxton. I feel him, you oughta. Cheers. May the show be funny and great, which is not.
Okay. And then Tamar also hopped on Instagram Live and had more to say.
Supporting it, no one's watching it, no one is shooting it, no one wants anything to do with it because it's a lot of disrespect. And, no one's going against the network, no one's going against anybody. I'm just saying it's just like, it's late. And I'm the late girl. I'm not even trying to be funny. I'm not throwing shade to Phaedra. Listen, everybody got to eat. Everybody got to, get their check how they want to. But, I just felt really bad because, me and my sisters, like, just kind of reconnected. And I felt bad because they were blindsided. You should never find out. That was Don Julio and Yo. But they were blindsided by, like, somebody coming on a platform that you have worked your ass off for. Time away from your kids. Something we started from the bottom up, And I ain't even tripping because that's my show. It's my show because I own it. I financed it. And it's like, what's jacked up is the lack of respect. And no one should be blindsided. No one should, have somebody else on the show that they didn't approve of and didn't work hard for. And I haven't seen any episodes. Please don't ask me. I have nothing against Phaedra. It was a joke. I call her Phaedra Braxton because, you're doing promos for Braxton Family Values. You're not a Braxton. And that was just the gist of it. You know what I mean? And, like, I'm always ride for my sisters and for my family. Everybody has made mistakes in the past. Everybody has said some things that they shouldn't have said. However, when that happens, it's like you come to realize, one day it's just that one thing that brings everything back together, And so, no one is surprised. My sisters, I guess came to an agreement or whatever, and I agreed to do 2 episodes, but I only shot one day, and I couldn't complete it because it's everything that I'm against, which is like ratchet television, ratchet black television. This is nothing like what this whole show was designed to be, and it was about 5 positive black women. And it's not what it is anymore, so I don't have time for that. And as ghetto and as ratchet as I think I am, you can think whatever you want, but I am nothing like that and don't want to be a part of nothing like that, and I just don't have time for it. Well, yeah, I mean, the Tamar show was offered to me, but, we'll see, because, this is like an all-time low. Like, it's almost...
Okay, there you go. Now, when you have these shows, it's like you go to a network and you pitch the show, okay? And you can do a few things. You can either sell the show, walk away with your money. You can sell the show and work in how you're going to get, an advance, royalties, all of that. You can also sell the show or sell half or not sell nothing at all, but just say, hey, okay, I still want to be listed as an executive producer. There are a lot of things that go on behind the scenes, okay? That's why you see Mariah from Married to Medicine can come up with a show, walk into Bravo with her people, her attorneys and all of that, pitch the show. The show gets picked up, and then even though she's an executive producer, they can still kick her off, okay? Remove her picture from the middle and treat her like she's nothing, even though it's her show, okay? And she's an executive producer. But that's what happens when you sell stake to other people and other people have decision making. So for the people who are wondering, okay, so Tamar Braxton says her show, she created it. So if it's her show, how can the network go ahead and continue to film her show without her? Well, she have a deal with the network. She have a contract with the network. You understand what I'm saying? The same way how someone can be the creator of a company and now it's worth millions of dollars, and then something terrible happened, like for example a sexual assault case, and then they have to resign from their own company because you have other people who have stakes in there. You have a board, they can vote you out. You have all of these different legal situations going on that that's possible. So Phaedra, of course, I'm sure she and Traci behind the scenes are kiki, and that's her shoulder to lean on right now. They're having some deep conversations, child. But she's never going to. I mean, we've seen her sweat a few times, but she's a great pretender, as if everything is good and she's happy. So she's not gonna ever allow you to see her sweat. She's gonna keep pretending like she's this, Sun Belle and respect for Percy. I don't see you when she actually sees you. So of course, she's going to go on about her business and not address it because it is expected of her. The sisters are not happy. And then the one narrative that Traci been running around with, which to me is like it's not fair. Traci knew what they were trying to do as a family. I understand. I'm not calling her son a mistake, okay? But I understand things happen. I understand you fall in love, you get into these relationships, and you hope for the best. And sometimes you're doing everything the right way. You're, taking the birth control, wearing protection, and sometimes things still happen. But in all of that, Traci got pregnant. Okay, and the sisters went on without her because nobody held her hand and legs down and forced her to get pregnant. That was a choice, and she got pregnant. I tell my friends and people all the time, I don't care what birth control you're using. I don't care, condoms, whatever. When you decide to lay next to another human being and engage in sexual activities, always remember that this person is now in a running, or have the potential to be the mother, of my child, or the father of my child, because that's it. Once you're getting engaged in that, things happen. So for Traci to be on the interviews talking about how, because I watched these interviews, but I can't include it in here because my video will get blocked. But she's on the interviews with Phaedra Parks doing and backing her up. When my sisters, went and became the Braxtons, and I felt left behind, and they were not with me, and I had to basically pick up the pieces, and now it's my time to shine. And they went ahead and walked off the set again without telling me. I didn't feel included, and I had to feed my family. And Phaedra is like, and I'm just like, girl, you went and got pregnant, and the labor wasn't going to wait for you. So they went with the sisters who were not pregnant and were ready. Like, come on, you can't blame your sisters for you getting pregnant. I'm not saying she is, but that's what the interview was about. Like, the interviewer kept saying, I remember when this happened, your sisters left you. They didn't leave her. You know what I'm saying? And had they not make that decision, and had Miss Toni Braxton not make a bigger decision, they wouldn't be here today. Okay? So it's because of those sacrifices, Traci. That's why you're here as well. I'm sure Traci will still be here regardless. But I'm just saying, everybody, here on the back of Toni Braxton, then everybody branched out, because don't get me wrong, they are all very talented, Traci included, talented women. So, but we shall see how the story ends. But that's the drama with Braxton family value, and that's what Phaedra Parks is walking into. I should say, most people were saying, okay, Phaedra is the obvious choice because of her name and the type of drama it's attached to, so it brings a lot of press and conflicts. But Phaedra is not the only one that's going to be on this adventurous road trip. You have Tiffany, New York. Then, of course, to spice it up, they went ahead and included Flavor Flav. Okay, so they already were on that situation together on that show. So it's going to be interesting to see their dynamics and how everything works. And like I said, you have the girl from the Bad Girls Club, and then you have comedian Lunel and all of that. So we shall see the transition and all of that. But most people are saying WeTV could have easily renamed the show something else and gave Traci her spinoff and not call it the Braxton Family Values. But when you have a contract and you have certain things in place, and the Braxton Family Values is the one that's supposed to cover this place, and someone else is in it, you just kind of make things happen. Watching the show tonight, in as much as I feel for the girls to have to take a strike, for the network to not be on their freaking hands and knees like, oh my gosh, we need you guys, and for that to happen, that's sad. But what was also sad is seeing those innocent people who have nothing to do with the big bosses, up top, coming to work, getting ready, and having to pack up and leave because they didn't show up. I mean, financially, I'm sure it hurt certain people who had to travel to come in, all of that. And then again, it's TV. Okay, maybe they did have this conversation and they had to make the scene look dramatic. Either way, I am looking forward to see how they're going to spin this and what's going to happen in the end. All right, my Vanilla loves. Well, I am going to go ahead and end it here. I'm wishing you all an amazing day. If you're not subscribed to the channel, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Go ahead and leave this video a thumbs up. Also, turn notifications so when I do post your way that I posted. And I will see you all in the comment section. Remember to always have the God bless attitude, which is being positive at all times and seeing the good in every situation. Have a great day, guys. God bless.